Hi and welcome to this video of Steel Battalion unboxing and gameplay. I haven't made some videos in a couple of weeks because of various stuff, so hopefully this will be a pretty decent one. Now this is the line of contact version. It comes with both games. It came out in 2004, line of contact, but it is an Xbox Live only game, so we will only be looking at playing Steel Battalion, the original 2002 game. As far as I know, you might be able to play it, but it'll probably be through LAN and using your computer. This isn't the greatest box, and it is missing some stuff, but it is a pretty pricey game. So for me, being able to play it and enjoy it, that's good enough for me. So I'll just show you around the box. This doesn't have all the packing bits, and it doesn't have the instructions, but has all the games, it has all the pedals and all the controls. So here's the box, as you can see, and it says, as you can see, only on Xbox. This is exclusive, and I think it cost maybe £150 or $200 or something like that. So pretty expensive, so they didn't make many of these. When I first got this, I thought that someone had sprayed the box, but this orange spray look is part of the original box. So we'll open it up. As you can see, like I said, this is not the best of boxes, but you're looking at maybe £300 if you're going to get a pristine one. If you are getting the original ones, the buttons will be green. So newer ones from the line of contact bundles have blue controllers. So as I said, that bit's ripped off, but it's still not too bad. So here we have the main game. As you can see, only for Xbox. There really isn't too much on the back, a couple of screenshots, just different languages explaining. Inside, the disc is inside the machine, because I was testing this. We'll get onto that. Yeah, disc, manual, pretty lengthy. As I said, it does come with like A4 sized instructions for how to use all the stuff. So here's the line of contact one. This, like I said, can't really play because they took Xbox Live down, but it was a multiplayer game, so you could get up to 10 players. I think it was 5 on each side. There's the disc and manual. As you can see, this can only be played using the controller. And I think the American one's not a red case, so if you are in America, it probably looks totally different. So we'll open these up. This is the right hand side one, and you have ejector button and start, ignition, loads of stuff. This one is fully directional, trigger, a couple of buttons here. As you can see on there, this is a really decent condition. The box isn't the greatest, but this is, and I was able to get it pretty cheap, so I had to jump at it. Let me see. So this is the left hand side one. So we've got gear levers here. This is left and right directional. This is the analog stick, some flicking switches, These connect with these ribbon cables, and it just slots into the center one. Just put it down there. There we have the center one. There's about 40 buttons on this controller. So it's probably one of the biggest controllers, button wise anyway, that you can get on a console. So there you go. And this is for communication. This dial, I haven't really got far enough into the game to see what this bit's for. Washing, there's buttons for washing your windows, fire extinguisher, and more buttons like night scope stuff. Okay. We've got these, which are the clamps, which just keeps it held in place. It's got some screws, and that lets you not separate. And lastly, we have pedals. There you go. They are made of, well, they have a metal finish with a plastic with a metal finish at the edges. It has some writing down here as well. So there you go. I'll now do a close-up of this assembled so you can see what it looks like. So I thought I'd just show you how you piece this together first. There's three main parts of the controller. You just push in like that, flip it over, plug the ribbon cables in. There's backing plates that need to go on there. Here they are. I just tighten them on and that keeps it secure. I think this might be game designers or people who worked on the controller. And as you can see there's a serial number too. So I just wanted to then show some close-up shots in 4K of the controller, because I don't think there's many on YouTube this now anyway. The plastic feels slightly cheap. Any of the metal pieces are alright, like these switches are quite sturdy. I would say if you're going to use this on a slidey table, I would definitely get like blue tack or something that'll keep it down from slipping, because it will slide around, especially if you've got it near your TV. Again, just some close-ups. This dial, it goes all the way around, but you don't use it all the way around. The ejector button, this wee cover's quite cool. All these buttons light up, as you'll see soon in the gameplay. And there's some nice writing in places like this. So here we're just looking at the back. That's just a port for putting the pedals. The other side is just a standard Xbox connector. There's some writing on the foot plate of the pedals. And that's your cable. Now we'll just have a quick look at the game boxes, and then after that we'll go on to the gameplay. So here we are, and this is the gameplay. Sorry if there's any ghosting in the capture. The cables are not exactly the best. It's the second lot that I've tried. I'm going to have to get the official ones. So here we are in the menu. You control it with the sight change button, well, analog stick. If you die in this game, you lose all of your progress. Well, you lose your mech, and if you run out of money to buy new ones, you lose your game save. So I am going to do a new one. This is new. Not to overwrite my current one. If I can remember how this works. We'll just put that. I'll put my actual bit there above. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, we'll go rookie because it's not the easiest of games, and really, if you try this without reading any sort of instructions, you'll super struggle. I have put a link down in the description of where you can get some decent instructions if you're missing them, like I am. So this one only goes left to right. This one is for controlling your aiming, but I'll get into that once we'll let you watch this a wee bit. Graphically, it's not that great.
You must be the new recruit. From today, I am your instructing officer, responsible for your VT training. In the following 6 months of rigorous training, you'll be pushed beyond your limits. When this is all over, you will be the best there is. So you can thank me when I'm busting your powder fresh ass. Is that understood?
Understood, sir!
Now, follow me. I'll show you around the garrison.
Yes, sir!
This is the hangar.
So the mechs are called VT,
Sir,
which stand
may I ask
for
what the
vertical
VT is
tanks.
called? I've never seen one like it, sir.
The M7 Decider. I'm sure you've at least heard the name.
Now there's different ones you can buy depending on how much you've got and what you've unlocked.
But already has shown
The
results
really
that
cheap
far
ones have a black
surpass
and white
its
screen
predecessors.
that's dead hard to see it, and so it meant that you couldn't
prove
see
yourself worthy,
the
you
colours
might
of
be
enemies and
someday.
stuff in the radar, so it starts you off with a decent one.
We're moving on.
Huh? Sir!
Over there is the simulator room. You'll spend at least 8 weeks
The
in there before
models
you
for
can hop
these
into the real
characters
thing.
are
What?
just ridiculous.
What the?
Even though it's crummy looking, it's not too bad when you're playing it. You're that busy doing all sorts of stuff that actually it's pretty fun.
Sir! Are you alright?
Damn it! My leg!
Sir, is the VT in the hangar operational?
What? What are you planning?
I'll pilot it and hold them off, sir.
No! That's insane! You don't have the qualification to pilot a BT. Let alone an experience with it.
I think I can do it looking at the manual, sir. Trust me!
No! Wait!
Right, so every time you start one of these, you have to go through a whole load of sequences. The good thing is I can talk over it before I start it. So down at the bottom we've got speed. At the top we'll have our weapons and how much is left. You've got a radar up at the top, and down at the bottom you've got cameras which you can flick through, and as you'll see it in a sec, the actual window that we look out of, the reason it's grainy, although it probably makes it run better, is because it's a camera of what you're seeing, rather than just like a glass window or whatever. So to start we need to press cockpit hatch. See what I was saying about not an actual screen. Now we need to do the ignition button. As you can see, it lights up. Now we need to toggle our switches. If these are not switched back from the last time you played, then they won't work. Okay. lights up. Now we have to wait until this gets above 70, which is that line before it will actually start. Now, I'll just try and stay here a wee sec. So this bit here is controlled by this stick here. So you think that that's how you would move, but you actually move just with your feet. So put it into first. If I want to go sideways, I do that. I should really be shooting this guy. So you've got your weapons on your thumb. You have to lock on with this button. It'll be a bit easier to explain now. So you've got camera, front view. You need that sometimes because with this analog stick, I can look anywhere around with it. But I can be aiming it in a totally different direction with my gun, and I could be walking in a different direction with my feet. So at first it's well, I haven't played those, but it is quite complex to get your head around at first. So you can change weapons with these buttons here. And this is for your main one on the right hand side. Your machine gun is the ones over there. So anytime you're firing the trigger button, that's your machine gun, and the main weapon that shoots your bigger weapons. And you can freestyle it like that, but if you hold on the lock button when you're to one of the bigger mechs, then it will lock on and you don't have to worry about shooting. As you can kind of guess, this is kind of hard to explain. So I think that'll be these small, so the yellow ones are like things like tanks, and even though it goes red, it really doesn't matter because they can't really get you too much. As I said, I can move this camera. You can reset your camera by clicking the button in. So the arrow that you're seeing is when the sight is off. That's just telling me where it is. So like I said, these guys shouldn't trouble you too much. Like I said, I'm just showing you this on easy because it is certainly quite hard, especially when you're trying to explain when you're quite new to playing this game. So if we turn around with this one, we can put our accelerator on and go through the gears. That speeds it up down at the corner. So up at the top we've got yellow, the red one is another one of these vertical tanks. Instead you've got buttons for things like zoom in, zoom out, see? I'll stop, turn this round. So, over there. Right, so maybe you can't lock on these tanks, I'm not sure. Damn it, I think that thing might be behind me. Damn it, no! Oh damn it. Yeah, you're supposed to eject. Anyway, that was totally messed up. Let's do a little less of it. explaining, and it'll be a bit easier. So as I said, you have to reset all of them. Okay. Oh, I'll try and not explain. But you get the gist. It's making it move, that makes it move left and right. That's for your camera. That's for your aiming. Comm stuff is later on. You can talk to different units with these buttons. There's a night scope. Extinguisher if you're in fire. Washing if you get hit. That's reload weapon, okay? So, let's see if this is... Hopefully we'll get past this. Go past the next two. Right. Okay.
So,
yeah, I should.
you must be the
Ideally,
new recruit.
if you leave this open, you're not likely to hit it. It saves you time because you need to eject that. You need to press the eject button if you're going to die, because like I said, you lose the mech, but you also lose your save. So you stall it if you hit it too. Right, let's see. So yeah, you want to lock on these big ones. That's a bit getting back up, but it's a distract. Forward. One of those thing here. Yes. There's also sensors. The lines up there tell you if you're going to be hitting something. So you can see, you can press buttons there to see different views, but as I said, you could end up running into oh no, damn it. Over. I don't know how you get up. How do you get up? I've never done that. Okay, this is something I do not know how to do, because I forgot you can tip over your mech. No idea. You press that button, and this time right, we'll try it once more. That's just my fault for putting that in 5th gear while I was turning. I totally forgot about that. And all the time I'd not actually followed them. Anyway, it definitely seems like you need to take it quite methodical. and slow, and not go running around in circles at full speed. Anyway, I'm sure I'll be fine this time. We'll do this level. The environments and stuff change, but it's still really, really grey and drab looking. It's not the best looking game. I'm not sure how the graphics is in Line of Contact, but like I said, I started it up because it obviously needs Xbox Live. It did not work. Right, let's go through this as quickly as possible. In the comments, you can tell me if you can self-write yourself. I don't think you can. I should have watched that. Right. I'll just try and concentrate on this. I'll just quickly say that the left button, the left pedal, which looks like a clutch, seems to just boost you. I'll press it every minute. Like I say, I haven't read all the instructions, but I did read a useful thing online, which I'll put in the comments down below. Right, let's try this, guys. Said, these guys really can't hurt you, it's really just the VTs. So like I said, if I press the left one, it seems to lurch forward, which is sort of handy. Just check that anything there. As I said, whether it's hard or not, it's and it looks not great, but it's quite fun. I should probably turn around. That's the other thing, is that the default, the default things for these are inverted. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, the default for the side change and the weapon stick is inverted. So between not knowing that was even for aiming, it was hell confusing the first time I tried it. Anyway, so that's a look at Steel Battalion. and its controller. If you have any questions or anything interesting, you can let us know in the comments. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe if you like things that are Xbox. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.